Hey everyone, this is Xana here with my good friend, Fine Rogue Gaming. Say,
Gaming? Since when was I fucking game? No, it's just fine rogue.
Fine
Come
Rogue,
on now.
is that not? Alright, whatever. I'm screwing that up. And Rial too. Say hi, Rial.
Hi, Rial.
And we're going over my Gazelle, the Flying Mythical Beast deck, which is, frankly, probably the least useful fusion monster you'll ever see, but not the least useful fusion monster you'll see on the series. Which is, you'll see later on. Now, what did you think about this deck when you were going against it?
I mean, honestly, I thought for what it was, it actually wasn't that bad. It was actually really cool seeing how you were able to get out Fire King High Avatar all the time, and I will admit he was troublesome. I just happened to get pretty lucky in getting cards to be able to banish one right after the other.
Yeah,
But I'm sure in most situations, like things probably would have gone more your way and not that way. I just literally had the heart of the cards going my way. It was kind of funny.
yeah. This deck, with Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, I also threw in Fire King High Avatar Garunix because I have this one card that has a lot of drop power to it. But I'm gonna go over everything just so everyone knows what's going on. So I'm gonna talk about our ace of the deck, Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. He needs the fusion monsters Gazelle, King of Mythical Beasts, and Berfomet. Both really terrible cards, but we have a lot of ways of getting them out, so no issues there. And every time it's destroyed, you can actually special summon one of them from the graveyard. And so I'm thinking, oh, well, it has some destruction effects. Most beast monsters have some sort of destruction thing going on with them. So, why not throw in high avatars just so I can plus off some of those plays? And that's what I did. And it turned out that there's certain plays that you can make, and it turned out kind of well. So, starting from the normal monster, Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, 1500 attack beast. What else can I say about him? He's a 1500 attack normal monster. You can get him out with Air's Rock Sunshine, Polymerization, with Berfomet or King of the Swamp, just to get out Chimera. He can actually gain attack with Phantom Beast Cross Wing, which I'll go into later. And next, I want to skip over the Fire Kings for a sec to just get to Berfomet, the other half of the fusion. When this card's normal flip summon, you can add one Gazelle King Mythical Beast to your hand. Frankly, I never used him for this effect. Basically, only used him for the fusion summoning aspect, or to get out when Chimera was destroyed. Still, though, having 1800 defense, yeah, not helpful. This was a very hard deck to make, honestly, make work. And then we have the third of the Phantom Beast trio, the Phantom Beast Crosswing, which is down below the Golden Eagle. And its only effect is while it's in the graveyard, Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, and all Phantom Beast monsters on the field gain 300 attack. So, honestly, actually pretty useful. If you get all three of them in there, Chimera becomes a 3000 attack beater. Gazelle can become, I believe it's like 2400. Yeah, 2400 attack. Which for a normal monster you can summon without anything, pretty good. Now, these are pretty garbage on their own, so I had to throw in Fire King High Avatar Garunix. Now, if you've never heard of this guy, I'm happy for you, but I'm about to ruin that. Because every time it's destroyed, during the next standby phase, he can come back and destroy every monster on the field. So, obviously, it has a bit of synergy with Chimera, because I can bring out Chimera, attack with them, destroy Fire King High Avatar Garunix somehow, and then he would destroy Chimera, but I could still bring out Gazelle or Berfomet. And then we have Ganesha, the new one. Basically, he can negate effects by destroying one of these two monsters or himself, which is always nice. It's another way to get them in the graveyard, destroy them. And if you destroy them on the field, it can trigger Supply Squad, which is always nice. Barong is basically a searcher when he's destroyed. He can search out the Fire King spell cards or the field spell. Extremely useful as always in a Fire King deck. And 2 King of the Swamp, because in any fusion deck it's just very nice to whip this guy out. Painful decision, because you want to have Gazelle in your hand or anywhere in your graveyard. Raigeki, you want to destroy things. Assault with the Fire Kings, you can special summon just a Fire King straight from your deck. Super nice, it destroys it so you get it off its effects. 3 Polymerization, because running a fusion deck here, people. Air's Rock Sunshine, because my god, any beast deck needs to run this. It's a monster reborn. What else do I need to say? It's amazing. Foolish Burial. You can throw away Gazelle for an Ares Rock Sunrise. You can put in a Phantom Beast Crosswing. You can put in a Fire King Havatar Garunix for Ganesh's second effect, where you can bring one back from the grave and then destroy it. Very useful. Big Cattle Drive. It's a card I love, but not one a lot of people know about. So if you control Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast type monster, draw one card for each. But you can't use any other spell and trap cards that turn. So if you're in a bit of a pickle, but you have some monsters on board, this can help you plus super hard. Mystical Space Typhoons, spell and trap cards removal. Supply Squad, because we're destroying everything. Fire King Island, it's a lot of utility for the Fire Kings, and you can also destroy Chimera for his effect to get out Gazelle, or just get off the Supply Squad. Horn of the Phantom Beast, because, you know, extra hand to attack and draw power, that's very nice. And 3 Fusion Reserve, I also love this in every Fusion deck. Get back a Polymerization from the graveyard, and search out any one of these Baphomet or Gazelle, the King of the Mythical Beasts. And besides that, it's a very general lineup. I throw into 2 Diamond Direwolves just for more destruction effects, but yeah, besides that, and Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, and also First the Dragons, because 2 normal monsters. It's a pretty standard beast destruction deck, and I'll be going into much better ones later on, but you know, I feel like I could have made this one a bit better, but I'm happy with what I put out so far. And again, like all my other videos, if you have any ideas, please post them in the comments. We'll be going over them later on, and if anyone has any really good ideas, I'll make the deck, make a video about it. So, any other thoughts, Jake, on what you might want to add to this deck, what you might want to see from it, any big problems you might have found with it?
I mean, the only thing I'm seeing is that you say that, you know, Chimera, the Flying Mystical Beast, is like the main player of this deck, but I mean, I'm mainly seeing Fire King coming out the most and doing most of the work. I don't know, maybe it's just from what I've experienced, but I mean,
no, you're totally right. When I was trying to combine these 2 decks, I think Fire King Garunix kind of took the field a lot more often, but that's just because he's Fire King Garunix. He's gonna carry it. But honestly, I feel I should be trying to focus on him a bit more. So if I would do anything, maybe take one of him and the other Fire Kings out, throw in Summoner Monks, just so you know you get more consistent stuff out there. But you know, that's a build for the fans to decide. Yeah, all 10 of them.
Good one.
Alright, so you want to go over a few replays with me?
sure, why not?
Alright, let's go watch replay. We're going to go over Gazelle 1, alright?
Sounds good.
I'm going to tell you to pause, and then that's when you pause. I'm going to be going over stuff play by play. And
Alright.
if you want to say anything, just, you know, let me know when you want to. We'll pause. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we start out over here. We have a interplanetary purpley thorny dragon deck that he's playing, which is always fun. I threw away the Phantom Beast Crosswing to make Gazelle 1800 attack, just that extra, you know, attack power is always nice. Ganesha comes out. Cosmic Cyclone is a fusion reserve, but Marsh Macron, this is always annoying to get past. If you don't know, every time this card's destroyed, you get to special summon 2 more. So you basically need like 3 or 4 monsters to kill it. And yeah, Firehand, destroy that monster, but with the 2 supply squads, because we already are, you know, banking on destruction effects, I'm pretty good spot. Fortunately for me, he whips out Soul Exchange and a Winged Dragon Raw for 6,900 damage. But I do know that he doesn't read cards, so I destroy the Axe of Despair, so he tributes this monster, and win that one. Just kind of showing off the basic things with this deck, throwing away Phantom Wing, all the destruction stuff, and it was a really simple replay, but, you know, I think it demonstrated a lot. Now we're going to go over on the second one. Could everyone tell that I didn't get a lot of good replays for this deck?
I mean, we could get some on-the-spot live ones going for it.
Ooh. Well,
but I guess that's up for you to decide.
Put me on the spot. Yeah, alright, live commentary, let's go.
Alright, I say you want to watch this replay first? The other one?
No, I don't even want to watch that replay. No, live commentary, let's do this. I'm hosting right now.
Alright, sounds good.
1v1 me, dog.
Which deck should I use?
Literally anything besides that one Beals
The
deck.
the Beals deck.
Literally
Okay.
anything besides that.
Ooh. Are you sure Chaos Max is all right too?
Oh god, now I'm scared.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go interplanetary. We're gonna keep it going.
Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. This is another
Let's do
deck
it.
we're going to go over later on. This is a deck we've worked very
And-
hard on together. We have a few different builds of it.
And I would also love to point out that Nico still hasn't apparently figured out my paper only way for rock paper scissors, because he's lost every single time.
I'm never going to learn.
It's a mind game, dude. It's all a mind game.
Immediately, we already have polymerization. We got our boys Baphomet, Gazelle, Whip Out, Chimera, and thrown up Crosswing too, just because we want to plop everything on the table, because, you know, that's
So-
just how cool we are.
Ooh, I gotta say, I'm loving the Flying Mystical Beast, but
Oh,
I'm gonna have to use him
that's
a
just
little bit,
rude. That's just cruel.
but that's alright.
For the beast too, not even dragon with a 2200 attack. That just hurts.
No.
I gotta say, I might cry.
I mean, hey, have you explained what Beast does, actually?
You know, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast, because I'm gonna be going over him in another video. Oh,
Don't
Lord.
worry, because...
We got Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon.
And you guys were just able to see Dragon's effect right there when one of player's monsters is destroyed and you have Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon in your hand. Once a monster is sent from your side of the field to the graveyard, you can summon him in its stead, and it is a fantastic card.
I thought we were going over my deck, Jacob.
we are, but I had to do that. I had to do that one card.
Don't worry.
I mean, I had to do. Well, to be honest, I do also want to do Beast just because that is the main monster there. But I'll hold off. Until we actually go over this deck together.
Alright, well, I'm gonna whip out my Ganesha. Get in
No,
some.
stop doing that. No, stop it.
Sounds a bit inappropriate. Oh, I'm going to negate that effect, actually. Now, here's an action. You can negate it by destroying one fire monster you have. Nothing important, and we're never going to see that card again, don't worry. Unfortunately, Firehand's going to come out and destroy Ganesha. It's rough.
Hey.
But because of that, we do get Ganesha's effect to special summon a monster from our graveyard, which then destroys Ice Hand. And since we all know, Ice Hand destroys a spell trap card, then special summons the Fire Hand. I don't even spell trap cards. And of course, Fire King, High Arbitrary Runes destroyed, comes back out. And this is what Jake was talking about earlier with the Fire King coming out a lot more than Chimera. Because obviously, this is a much newer card, it's going to be out a lot longer. I don't know, if I had a way to really get Chimera out more, I would. But honestly, I just didn't see it for what I was doing. I hate it, but, you know. Anyway, he destroys my Fire King, High Avatar, Grunix. And I'm going to use Painful Decision right now. Luckily, I still have two, so I'm going to send one to the graveyard and grab one.
Was that a painful decision to make? I hate myself.
Don't worry, we hate you too.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to
All
destroy
of
his
us.
Ice Hand. Again, unfortunately, he's going to be able to bring out his Beast. Beast does get banished by the next time he's destroyed, however, which is now. But usually we like to get past that by putting him in an X-Seed summon. That way he just gets sent to the graveyard. So he's going to keep destroying Grunix. And see, that's the beautiful thing about Grunix. He just keeps getting back up.
Oh, I hate this card.
What's that saying? It doesn't matter how hard you get hit, you just keep getting back up.
I think
that's
it's
roughly that. Yeah.
yeah, roughly.
It's roughly that, but it's 2 a.m. and I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Right
shit.
now, so I don't think I know a lot of sports quotes.
That's not a sports quote. That's a Rocky Balboa quote.
Is that not a sport?
Is it?
No, Rocky is not a sport.
No, boxing. He means boxing.
Is mayonnaise
Right.
an instrument?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna use Fire King Island.
Well, I think I've lost this duel.
Should we call it here?
What are you talking about? No, I'm going to play to the end. I ain't surrendering.
You're right. I'm sorry for even suggesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
We have a Grunix out, we have a Fire King Island, we got these
No,
two
what?
God cards in the hand. And he just acts to spare my monsters. This is a really top tier YCS
Yeah,
play.
you want... No, before you do anything. I hope your monster feels so much despair from this axe. I swear to fucking God. Oh.
This is, of course, classic punnage. So now you see what this deck can do. I am a little bit disappointed in it because of, again, what he mentioned before about how much the Garunix is the main center of the deck instead of Chimera. But if anyone has any more ideas on how to get more Phantoms and Beasts in the graveyard, I actually had an idea for doing it with Mecha Phantom Beasts. Just post it in the comments, give me a deck list, I'll make a video about it, I'll talk about it, mention your name, and we'll have a grand old time. I'm Xana. That's Jake. This is Rial. Fine. Peace out, everyone.